Why are social skills considered more important than technical skills in modern leadership? Because technical skills get you the job, but social skills allow you to manage the people who do the job. How can improve my active listening during a conversation? Stop preparing your next sentence while the other person is still talking. Focus entirely on the words and tone. What is the most effective way to start a conversation with a stranger? Use a situation observation or a genuine compliment to break the ice without sounding forced. Without sounding forced. How does body language affect how others perceive my authority? Open postures and steady eye contact signal confidence, while fidgeting or crossing your arms signals defensively or anxiety. No, sorry. What should I do if there is awkward silence in a meeting? Don't rush to fill it. Sometimes silence allows others to process information or provides you a moment to ask a thoughtful question. How do I deliver constructive criticisms without offending someone? Focus on the specific behavior and the result, rather than attacking the person's character. Is empathy a skill that can actually be practiced? Yes, by constantly trying to imagine the external pressures and internal feelings the other person is experiencing. How do I end a professional conversation that has gone on too long? Briefly summary a key point from the chat and mention a specific task you need to return to. Why is small talk often criticized but still necessary? People criticize is for being superficial, but it serves as the essential social bridge to build trust before discussing serious matters. What is the best way to handle a verbal attack or a rude comment? Well, pause for 2 seconds before responding. This demonstrates self-control and often makes the adversary realize their own lack of professionalism. Why should I apply my day the night before instead of the morning? It allows your brain to process your goals while you sleep and prevents decision fatigue the moment you wake up. What is the rule of three on daily planning? You choose only three major tasks that must be completed for the day to be considered as successful. How do I deal with unexpected interruption that drain my schedule with buffer blocks or white space into your agenda, especially to handle emergencies? Is a digital calendar better than a paper planner? Digital is better for reminders and silencing, but paper is often better for memory, retention, and deep focus. What is time blocking? It is the practice of assigning a fixed time slot to a single task to prevent multitasking and distraction. How does a daily play help with mental health? It reduces the single effect, which is the mental stress causes by keeping track of many unfinished tasks in your head. When is the best time to schedule high concentration work during your peak biological energy levels, which for the most people is about to do 3 hours after waking up. What should I do with a task that I keep moving to the next day? Either do it immediately, delegate it to someone else, or admit it's not a priority and delete it from your list. How long should I spend planning my day? No more than to wait. Okay, wait. Again, no more than to 15 minutes anymore. That becomes a form of procrastination. Does a rigid skill kill creativity? No. Structure actually protects the time needed for creative thinking to happen without interruption. What's the difference between a weak tie and a strong tie in networking? Strong ties are close friends, but a weak ties are actually better for finding jobs because that provides access to new circles. What is the hidden job market? It refers to the 70% to 80% of job openings that are filled through personal connection before they are even advertised. How do you follow up after meeting a new professional contact? Send a brief, personalized message with 24 hours maintaining a specific detail from your, your conversation. What? No, wait, why is a sponsor different from a mentor? A mentor talks to you, but a sponsor talks about you to the people in power. How do you provide value to someone who is much more successful than I am? Offer them unique information about your generation, a new technology, or a fresh perspective on their industry. Should focus on the quantity or quality of my professional contacts. Quality. 10 people when you pick up to the phone, when you call are worth more than 5,500 500 random LinkedIn connections. What is social capital? It is the internal currency of trust and favors you accumulate by helping others in your network. How often should I reach out to my network? Try to reach out to at least one person a week just to check in. Not because you need something from them,